keep seeing libs on my For You page claiming Trump supporters regret their vote, but I have yet to see or know anyone that has. Are y'all okay? Are you gonna be okay? Because what I'm about to show you is probably gonna make you not very okay. Thing is, I would not even be surprised after I show you what I'm about to show you if Elon Musk himself does not purposely go hide these in order to obfuscate the truth that yes, thousands of Trump supporters are regretting their vote. This person states, your cabinet picks are not the greatest, but Pete Hegseth, God help us. I want my vote back. Hello? Tulsi Gabbard? I regret voting for Trump. I'll reiterate that I live in an always very red state, so it didn't matter, but I still symbolically am starting to feel quite dumb about it. Trump has created an illusion of what he pretends to be. It is all a facade. I regret ever voting for him. And in response to Kimberly being appointed ambassador to Greece, this person said, on second thought, I actually regret voting for Trump now. As a staunch Trump supporter who's voted for him 3 times, I must say, if Trump doesn't rein in Elon's growing influence on the GOP, he'll regret it. The American voter is tired of political stunts like government shutdowns. They've never worked, and they won't start now. We've been saying this, but you keep voting for these people. I regret voting for Trump 100%. I should have abstained. He's bought and sold. The thing is, there were hundreds of these because people in fact are regretting their vote. Anyways, my name is Mercedes Chandler. Give me a follow or you won't see my face again. Thanks, bye. And remember, you get what you voted for.
Hey guys, welcome back again to the channel. It's so good to have you. Thank you so much for clicking when you saw this video. So in today's video,
I'm really starting to regret my vote. Don't pretend you didn't know it was going to go like this. Everyone knew. Wasn't expecting him to be anti-cancer funding. This is the exact same party who campaigned on defunding the Department of Education. This is the exact same party who year after year after year refuses to fund free school lunches for children. This is the exact same party who voted against removing BPAs, a known carcinogenic, out of baby bottles. And you are surprised that they're against funding cancer research? I mean, it's the Republicans. They're trying to actively get rid of the polio vaccine. Your party is anti-intellectual. They do not like science, and you're surprised that they don't want to fund cancer research? Your guys' party is against any social programs for absolutely anyone. They don't want to help anyone or anything except themselves. You have voted billionaires into office, and you are surprised that they don't want to fund cancer research. Wow, this is the biggest, funniest, most bestest FAFO moment, isn't it? When you guys are crawling back simply because you're realizing, oh my gosh, voting for that man was absolutely... Anyways, my name is Mercedes Chandler. Give me a follow or you won't see my faces again. Thank you, bye.
why are all these people coming out now to say, oh, they regret voting, they regret their vote, and how they want their votes back, when everything was out there, was all spelt in white. He was telling you what he's going to do, but you felt you wanted to be part of them, even without being accepted, even without them recognizing the fact that you're part of them. You just wanted to belong, and all of a sudden you're regretting your vote. Go get it back. Where did you keep it? Go get it back. Yeah, you go get it back. It doesn't really make sense, because some of these people, they know what they did, but instead of them to just take up their consequences and enjoy living with it, they're just out there ranting and saying how they regret their vote. But you made the choice in the first place.
The government might go into a shutdown today, all because one person, the richest man in the world, decided that he didn't want a bill to pass. Now, to be fair, this isn't the first time that politicians had to scramble to avoid a government shutdown. But this is the first time it seemed like everyone agreed on it until one person said no. And this one person hasn't been elected into any office. Anyone that thinks, like with the Trump tariffs, that is just negotiation tactics in order to get a better deal, these things have real-time consequences. Like, because Trump is proposing across-the-board tariffs, real companies are suffering and preparing for those tariffs because they don't have the luxury to wait it out and see if he really does it or not. Right now, there are real working class Americans that didn't get a Christmas bonus because their employer is preparing for across the board tariffs. Right now, there are federal employees, and it's not just politicians, like real people also work for the federal government. And they have to sacrifice doing last minute Christmas shopping because they don't know if they'll get a paycheck. Mind you, Elon Musk is the same person that said during this administration, Americans will have to suffer temporary hardship for long-term prosperity. I don't know about you, but I can't afford temporary hardships right now. It's not a good time. My whole adult experience has been temporary hardship. And I'm right on the verge of turning that around. Like now is just not a good time for me. So if anybody that knows Elon Musk could give him this message to just hold off on the temporary hardships until about February. And just imagine the richest man in the world is telling you that you have to experience temporary hardships. Let me just put that into perspective for you. The person that can make every single American citizen a multi-millionaire and still be the richest man in the world, I do understand that that would be bad for the economy, that it would immediately devalue the American dollar, turning everybody into millionaires. But just think about that for a second. Put that in perspective. And once you wrap your head around that, also take into account that we tolerate a system that the currency is not valued by how many people have it, but how many people don't have it. The American dream has always been that. It's an illusion because the system won't allow for it. The system won't allow for there to be many people at the top and just a few people at the bottom. It's not designed to sustain that type of structure. Dropping $1 million into every account could literally collapse the economy. And that is capitalism at its finest. And this is just a preview of what the incoming administration will be like. It'll be chaotic. It'll be uncertain. And if you voted for this, I'm not the type of person that's going to say, I told you so. It probably didn't even sink in for you yet. I'm not the FAFO guy. I'm the guy that wants you to learn from this so that we all do better in the future.
So children with cancer don't vote. And their parents don't donate millions of dollars to presidential campaigns. Because if you live in this country and your child gets cancer, you're more than 50% likely to go bankrupt, to lose everything. So yesterday, the Republicans decided to cut funding to childhood cancer research. I want you to know what they had to do. It was a huge bill. Somebody had to say, oh, let's cut the childhood cancer research. Go search for that in the bill. Type into the search bar, cancer research, children, and then cut it. That's what they decided to do. They also decided to cut funding to Down syndrome research and early detection of cervical cancer and a bunch of other stuff. These Republicans don't care about children in this country. They don't care about families in this country. And they're taking their orders from somebody who wasn't elected, who is a billionaire that could actually throw a lot of money at childhood cancer research right now and help us find a cure or help kids not suffer so much. But that's not what he's doing. So don't tell me Republicans care at all for children or people, because they don't. They are not pro-life.
Is there anything that are actually not going to be cutting down on? They're cutting down on people's health. They're cutting down on people. Everything that concerns, that will benefit the poor masses is where they're cutting. Why don't you cut the things that has to affect the billionaires, the people who has money? Why are you not cutting things that has to affect them? Why is the poor the ones that came out massively to vote, and all of a sudden you're helping them cut short some of their things that will help them? Doesn't really make sense. Anyway, guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment. Okay, let's have that conversation in the comment section. Let me know what your thoughts are. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do well to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I hope to see you on my next video. Bye, guys.